Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Saturday. I'm Cecilia Vega. We begin tonight with a threatening start to the new year for millions of Americans. At this hour, more than 24 rivers are on the brink of major flooding. In Cape Girardeau, Missouri, the Mississippi River rushed far beyond its banks after cresting at a new record high. Workers there racing to build temporary barriers. And take a look at the damage on the ground. Whole neighborhoods swallowed up. Rivers are rising from Missouri down to Louisiana, and it will take weeks for that threat to subside. Tonight, 2 states officially declaring emergencies and several others bracing for what's to come. ABC's meteorologist Indra Petersons leads us off tonight from Missouri.
Tonight, the mighty Mississippi surging south, drowning dozens of communities along the way. Parts of Missouri under as much as 16 feet of water. More than 11 levees breached. Rising waters toppling tiny hamlets like Olive Branch, Illinois, where they had to give up on sandbagging because it's just too dangerous. These floods now claiming 24 lives and hundreds of homes. In Cape Girardeau, Missouri, the river cresting overnight, but still a threat. This is an area locals call the ditch, typically void of water, but today you can see the water's coming out of the Mississippi and today is threatening a local power substation. Now the race to protect property and save lives. The basketball team out in full force today, filling sandbags all around the community center. How do people feel around here?
They're in shock because it's reached its highest since like 1993, I think.
Residents in boats surveying their homes.
They go to work in the morning, everything's fine. They come home in the evening, 8 hours later, and we've had water rise 4 feet.
Here, you can see the waters topping fences, scaling street signs claiming real estate as it moves. This was Matt Cratchley's suburban St. Louis home before the floods hit. Here, it is partially submerged and finally swept away by the raging waters.
Living on the river, you expect floods, but you put stuff high, the river goes down, you wash stuff and carry on, and you never expect your house to float away.
But you guys are all safe. Everyone did get out okay.
Yes, everyone got out. My dog's all right, so those are important things.
Cecilia, it is amazing with all the widespread devastation across the area. I continue to be impressed by the residents here. They're just so grateful for what they have, and they're keeping that positive attitude.
And that's absolutely remarkable, given that scene that you're standing in right there. Indra, you have been watching this threat all day. So many communities downriver on edge right now. So who needs to be the most worried?
Exactly. Here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, they've already seen a record-breaking crest. You're talking about 49 feet of water. So everyone south of the area is watching this closely. Memphis, about a week from now, this water will be headed down the Mississippi right in their direction with possible major flooding. Then you're talking about places like Vicksburg, even Baton Rouge, Louisiana, possibly even 2, if not 3 weeks from now. They could be seeing all that record rainfall we saw from Christmas time coming their way almost a month later.
It is going to be such a long wait for those communities. Indra, thank you. We turn next to President Obama revealing one of his New Year's resolutions